electricity. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome to the stream.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expected buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's things underway. So Jim, who do you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short into feet. They need to be thinking in terms of... Oh, good effort! He scored! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Great corner, and he did the rest. So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly. Barcelona already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he's managed to gift it back. Pinches it off him.
Torres. Neymar.
No, it's Neymar.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Neymar.
And now they can clear their lines.
What the fuck?
Pedri. Aims beyond the defence.
Ferrer.
Quite a quick ball that.
Neymar. Assad. Torres. Torres.
And Torres! He's cleared it out of harm's way. No, that was never going to make it. Where it came from. He's found support out wide. Rafinha has an out wide and in space. He's picked his way through. Now the ball in. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. It'll be a throw-in. is through here.
That defending is
Unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Fletcher.
Barcelona are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish,
provided you have
enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Carlos.
It's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Jamal.
Carlos wins the duel this time. And it's Neymar. Neymar really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second. And that interception was most necessary. That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Movement is sneaky, speed is slippery, defence though able to hold on this time.
He whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Belgrade go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
On the face of it, it looks a clear reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all needs to change it.
Shogun Belgrade looking solid, if not too much more at half-time, it's 1-0. Substitution for Barcelona, number 4. Coming on the field.
Here is the first touch of the second half. Well, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He's in a great position here.
Ambitious ball here.
Neatly kicked into space. David Villa. Shogun Belgrade, two appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time to make ambitious change. And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
We score.
Sharp finish.
And they get themselves in front.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over again, and he has.
Shogun Belgrade have their lead. Hernandez
Threads one in. Looking for the run. That looks a cracking ball. That's put play to the danger.
Substitution.
Fletcher.
He's got the goal!
Mings
Gets it clear. Pulls out. It'll be a throw again. Opts to play it back. Oh, the ball's so loose here.
That's a corner. Corner, no.
Well, the first goal came from this. not a bad try by any means. That is a really could be trouble here. Now he's running away. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Foul.
Just about within shooting range. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, you'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it. Rodri.
Goal വീഴാനുള്ള chance ഉണ്ടല്ലോ ഇപ്പോൾ.
The best time is their next substitution. Half an hour gone in the second half. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Offside.
Substitution in progress.
So we have movement on both benches. It's Hernandez. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here. But the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And here's Rafinha. It's a searching pass. Chips it through. Bruno Fernandes. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players
Chance. Oh no no.
real chance.
Oh.
And that could have brought them level. Oh, they really needed him to put that away. Red. Nice interception. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here. Goes down, but nothing given. Beckham.
Bruno Fernandes. Carlos.
Position is spot on. Promising build-up. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution
ഇല്ല
was not there.
ഇല്ല ഇല്ല
Have got it back and they'll have another go.
എന്തുവാണ് ഇത്?
Shooting into the flank. Squeeze it through. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our feet from the very beginning. Filippo Inzaghi voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Tells you somewhat what we've witnessed, Jim.
I think that early goal, Peter, pretty much decided everything. It dictated an awful lot of how the game was going to.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
There's the whistle. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped to introduce the footballing planet to Senegal. Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. The undoubted driving force behind that fast, powerful, direct style of football that really shocked the world.
Neymar.
Milan looking to break the pace. Down towards the right wing.
Well played, well sorted out.
Vicious ball here. Alpha kept his eye on it, and he's there. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Davids. This is a promising build-up.
Carlos.
And it's Roberto Carlos. That's good play from him.
Cross.
Played in by Roberto Carlos.
That was one big no-no when you've got a Q formed in the box.
Danny Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. Fernando Torres. Neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game is just drifted. Picked out brilliantly, and a shot! Goal, man! And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such a dead counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good read. That was well played, well stopped. Kuchu is the team's great visionary. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Hazard. Great ball, and he's in here.
So look to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Coming after that one. Messi has it in a wide position.
Oh, that's fabulous. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in.
Hazard.
Roberto Carlos is just about enough to come out on top there. The party overly willing to compromise. I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. It's come to nothing.
And the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Shonen Belvare go in at half-time with a game to chase. Well, for me, Peter, things never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
He's up and running.
Shonen Belvare really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Neymar. Davids. Now it's Villa. Van Dijk kept aware and it is replayed easily. Marquinhos makes the interception. So
So
is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
The most accurate pass. Marquinhos. So what are you thinking?
Sean and Belmari are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Beckenbauer. Actually looking for that. Messi going like a man possessed at the moment.
Oh,
Messi is clear. No pass. Showing Belmari, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Villa. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break. This is a really front-footed approach. A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Totti, pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
what the
Shifted off here.
Oh.
Now it's Dani Olmo.
Totti!
That could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Beckenbauer,
Totti!
David Villa, and he's managed to get free. And he's
Aiyada.
and a truly agonising miss.
Beckham is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
അത് ബെക്കാം അടിച്ചെന്നാണ് ആവശ്യമില്ല കളിക്കത്തില്ല.
Showing Belmari with their first corner. First going to go for this side, actually.
ബെക്കാം അവിടെ അയ്യോ പിന്നല്ല ഫെറനാണല്ലോ അടിച്ചത്.
Wonderful delivery, and all they needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Showing Belmari,
Messi, Messi.
potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running your defences, and that's precisely why.
Desperate defending required here. Xabi Alonso plays it short. He's found a way, and the shot! It's anyone's ball now.
Penalty.
And the referee has given a penalty. Shogun Balmare may have thrown this away at the death. And he's going to have his name taken.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate, cynical as it comes.
Keeper doing his best to put him on. Brilliant stop from Farlight. Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it. No, he wasn't going to let it past. Might want to be careful there. 5 minutes to add. Somewhat off target. And that is as far as it goes. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Albert Ferrer claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Just summarise what we've seen today then, Jim.
Itu രണ്ടും മസ്റ്റ് വിൻ ഗെയിമാണ് അല്ലേ? हाँ खेलेंगे नेक्स्ट मैच खेलेंगे बाय नेक्स्ट मैच छेत्री ललित
Shogun Balmare are desperate to get a point here. A point that will save them from the unthinkable. Matches do not come much more consequential than this. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here? Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role. And is that a new dimension to his game? No, he's been at that for years and he's just very good wherever he plants himself. Hazard receives in the wide position. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Oh, good read. That's great positioning. So good from him. Shogun Balmare with the corner. There first. got red. Morocco have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ball's gone astray. Can they get him away? Tries to play it through. One red. Danger is averted. That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener. Rummenigge. Oh, this is a great position. Darren Fletcher. Now it's Villa. That is a little undercut. Now it's Neymar. Schneider. A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Darren Fletcher. Decent chance! Split-second reaction. He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it. And a shot!
And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Schneider kicks it up from the goal kick. Can he get it through? Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. That's been intercepted. That was well played. Well stopped. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, just skipped past this man. Great chance! Goal! Morocco!
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping it over the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that. Clinical.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Shouldn't Belmari truly have no need to panic? They can reassess at half-time. Well seen. Saw that coming. He read that really well and stopped it. Great vision. And he was quick to react. And here's Messi. Oh, super ball. Cafu. He's on it. Can he get away? What's he getting here?
No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Great chance here from position A1. So a genuine chance to increase the lead. Who's going to be first to this? This time, surely! Quick to recover this. Go back here. That's it, 45 minutes up. Similar line nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Showing Belmari at half-time on the long end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, for me to think things never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitution for Morocco.
So let's get the ball rolling. It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Makalele, the man we've all come to watch. The referee's ordered a free kick.
Shogun Belmare, two appear to have made a half-time change. Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter. In comes the corner.
Corner number two then. All the way through to the keeper.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Adams.
Looking to play him in. This is Hazard. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. This is their second corner of the game. It's rising!
Option.
Pull themselves right back into it. Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Great corner, and he did the rest. Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss will be amused. Shogun Belmare, restore parity. Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, shooting chance! And he makes no mistake. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Was there ever any doubt? Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper there. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Shogun Belmare do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Bebeto hits a shot! Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Shogun Belmare have opted to make another change here. Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Shogun Belmare are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Roberto Carlos. Messi, brilliantly cut out. There's the clearance. Somewhat off target. Beckenbauer. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Bebeto. Cafu. Davids gets it clear.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Nicely weighted ball. Just seeing the ball now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Take it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Goes for a shot! It's loose. Who's going to get there? And he's following up! It's scored! We thought they were done, but never say never. Fletcher at his razor-sharp best there. Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, a really good watch, both sides.
Toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other, but it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was...
Shonen Belmare are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Neymar reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this part of the footballing world.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
That ball looks a good one. Fernando Torres. Torres! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
And it's Fernando Torres. Ambitious ball here.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Great ball, and he's in. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Shonen Belmare finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
A probing pass, neatly clipped into space. Pass somewhat off target. Neymar. Tomori does really well to win the ball there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the counter is on. He won't be happy with that one. Looking to play him in, and it's been played through. Oh, what has happened here? Neymar, here's a chance! And here's Neymar. Azar. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Neymar. Azar. Foot in. He's got away. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Tomori. Referee's given a throw. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Villa. David Villa.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well timed, excellent interception. Tries to pass it through. Fernando Torres. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Camavinga. Nicely weighted ball. That has been cut short.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Please turn your attention to the
Schoen
screen
and
for
Belmare
information
finding
provided
themselves
by the local
behind
police.
by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we are back underway.
Schoen and Belmare can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. That's going across goal. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Stood up well to him there. Bangladesh have the chance to go the other way. Oblak breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
And this is Azar. Knocks it into space. Now it's Villa. Ronaldinho. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a really well-measured ball. Played out towards the right wing. Tomori has the space to scheme.
Substitution.